Hey guys, this is Macbook Gaming, and today I wanted to show you my absolute Mac favorite apps, and let's go ahead and get started. So here we're gonna go into show Alfred preferences. Alfred is the number one app I can't live without, and I went as far as doing Command Space to replace my Spotlight. So now my Spotlight is Option Spacebar, and then Command Spacebar is my Alfred hotkey. And here there's a couple different things you can do. You can search for a file, so it's a little bit easier to find, and web search. So this one is actually pretty cool. So you can type in a keyword and display a text, and then you can click on it and then edit custom search. So what it's doing here is when you type in air, it'll actually open this, and we can test it out. Air duct sound. So it opens this clip, right? So we can actually do
Panda, say I love you.
videos. And let's just go to this one. So if I wanted to play this, right, I would just go to share and then copy this, and then we can create a new one, add a custom, and the title should be, I don't know, cat videos, and then just put cat video here as the keyword. And now since we have that, we can exit out of here, and then close this, and then we can just put cat video, and then it just opens it, and that's like right away. And then air duct sound. So it's pretty cool. Another thing is you can have it as a clipboard history. So if you put in the keyboard hotkey here, you can just paste this wherever. Side note, this is a different app. But here you can just do this and then type that in. There you go. That is your keyboard history, which works great. Snippets, calculator, so you can have 10 plus 4, and then it just tells you 10 plus 4, 14. So that's off Alfred right there. And then dictionary, you can just put define the word winter. There you go, and it tells you what it is, and you can even do like spell ridiculous. There you go, and then it tells you the definition of it too. Contact if you want to, and you can have a mini music player. So there you go, and you can put your songs here, artist 303, and then yeah, you can just play it off that. One password if you want it, the system. So if you wanted to just shut down, you can do it at here too. Terminal, I've worked on this to write little like bash scripts for my MacBook, and it does work. And yeah, that is Alfred for you. There's so much in there, I can honestly make a whole video on just Alfred. Another one I use is quit all. So here you can force quit any applications, honestly. So we can put open Steam, right? And Screen Studio is how I'm recording my screen, and it's native to MacBook. So here we're logging in Steam, and then let's open Arc as well. So here in quit all, we can just force quit that, and then force quit music, force quit Steam, and there you go. You don't have to find it and look for it, it just quits it all from right there. Pretty self-explanatory, but it's very powerful, of course. And you can have a couple keyboard shortcuts, and this is a one-time purchase. Check for updates, you're up to date. And this is what it looks like. Quit all. And the next one is PastePal. And PastePal is pretty cool. That's actually the one that I'm using for my native. So here, this is like the YouTube link, and it shows you where it's at and the video even. So that's pretty cool. Tells you this is some of my code that I had to use. And it's nice because it actually tells you where it came from. Like this is anything I've pasted from Alfred Preference. This is anything from the App Store, from Arc, from Beam, Cursor, from Finder, Messages, Paste Now. So it does it all for you. And then to toggle that, I just have a keyboard binding, this. So if I want it gone, if I just want it to show up, see what I've pasted, it's all available here. And the next one is capture. Let's see, what is that called? This one is called Screenshot X, and this is a cool one because let's just go to Arc, my default web browser. Let's go to YouTube, and then here we can actually do a scrolling capture, and I'll show you guys that. Okay, start capturing here, and then you can start the capture, auto scroll. Oh man, I guess I didn't give it permission yet. Today's a good time. There you go. Let's start that over again. Scrolling capture, and then start capture, auto scroll, and it'll actually scroll for you. So that's a good way to get maybe your code reviewed or something like that. And then here you can edit it from here. I'm just gonna quit Arc just so that you guys aren't confused because it's going over into it. So if I wanted to blur this out, that part is blurred. And then if I wanted to put a text here, header, and then I can even put an arrow there so people know where you want them to look at. Let's see, it's pretty nice because there you go, this is a whole new file and you can save it, and here you can just copy it, right, and then paste it. There you go. So I think that's pretty cool. Definitely is one of my favorites. Oh, and next one is Beam. So Beam is an AI. So you put your ChatGPT token API key, and it'll help you. And you can set up profiles. So TypeScript developer, write me a tic-tac-toe game. And there you go. It does it on Svelte because I told it to. I can show you guys. Open Beam. So here, this is my templates or my profiles. So here I typed the TypeScript developer. So I want you to act as a TypeScript, SvelteKit, and Tailwind CSS developer 4. You should only reply with minimal code and nothing else. Do not write explanations unless explicitly asked for, and also add documentation so I know what the function is doing. So it's using the model GPT 4.0, and then you can just have a keyboard shortcut. So you want it gone, you want it there, and it actually tells you the token, how many cents it used. So yeah, there you go. It tells you the code, this is the style, and this is the script, and this is like the JSX, the HTML file. And yeah, there you go. It's pretty cool. I definitely like it. It's really good. And then if you want it to just be an assistant, just say, give me the best programming language. So Beam will do that to you, and then if you don't want it, there you go, it's gone. And the next one is Dato. This one is just like a calendar management. It tells you everything in your files there, so you know what to expect. And you can actually join the meetings from here, and you just have to have like Teams updated, but I don't want to do that, of course. Show you guys stats. So this one is stats, and it looks like this. And this one you have to download from GitHub. Arc. I think you need Homebrew. Stats. Macbook. Download. There you go. So it's this one. Yeah. Brew install stats. So that's pretty cool. I use that one all the time. One thing I do is get all the sensors. Tells you how hot my CPU is running, how much my fans is running left and right, and CPU, GPU, and it tells you how much wattage the battery is doing. And another one is Al Dente. I'm gonna have to plug in my MacBook here. Hang tight. So Al Dente is pretty cool. That's one of the main features, is you can set it to a limit of 80%. So currently my battery is at 97%. And to keep my battery from lasting the longest, I use Dato to limit it from 80%. And it tells you the current usage right here. And if I'm past 80%, all it's gonna do is keep my battery from what my MacBook is needing. So right now I'm needing 20 watts. So if I wanted to full charge it like this, it'll change it to where it's gonna start charging. But it's kind of hard right now because it's set to sailing, and yeah, I want to keep it at 80. There you go. Anyways, that's a really good one. You can just limit it purely on 80%, so it doesn't charge past that. So that's another main one I use, so I can leave my thing plugged in all the time. And another one is side notes. Side notes, that's what it looks like. And here you can just toggle it. So if you want to, here, this new folder, we can just make a new one, test YouTube. And then here we can just make a new note, to do, give dog bath, upload video, kick my door. And then you just highlight this and then put it as a to do. And there you go. It's super easy. And you can actually change the style of it too. So you want this one to be red or green. So, and it's time stamped and everything, and you can reference it. So if you want it gone, it's right there. If you want it to disappear, it's just a keyboard shortcut. Another one is really cool. This is Display Made. What it does is if you ever have a monitor, it records the positions of all of your screens. Preference. Yeah, so it just saves all that, and then whenever you plug in, Display Made says, hey, you're plugged into this monitor. So now everything should be here, 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 and it saves all that. So that one's pretty cool. Grand perspective, it just tells you where all of your things are. Sure. So it just tells you where everything is. This is the Goat Simulator. This is the Rust gameplay, and then Zigart videos, and then Here it tells you all the file. This is the GitHub Stratify admin build. It just tells you where your storage is and where it's getting used at, and it tells you how big they are, right? So that's a cool one. You can obviously scan all your applications. That one. So here, iMovie app, that's the one using the most. GitHub Desktop, Epic Game Launcher. So just a way for you to take care of all your apps and storage and such. Let's see, what is next? Launchpad. Oh, this is how I record my screen. Manaco is, oh, great. So what you can do is configure your apps to do certain things. So here, custom here. So if I press the keyboard shortcut right here, okay. So I press this, and then my second is my code. I can just minimize it and then show it up whenever I want. So if I want the arc to go away, that's just a keyboard shortcut. If I want my VS Code to go away and show up, it just goes away. And then my terminal, if I want it to go away, there you go. So Manaco does all that, and you can put as many apps as you want, but it's a good way for me to bounce around and not get too dizzy on what I'm doing. My wallpaper, this is a cool one. So you can just go to my downloads and then do this, set as a wallpaper. Man, no thank you. But this is a live wallpaper. And again, you can search another one, like apparently this is really popular, so just download that file and then set it as a wallpaper, and there you go. It's really cool and eerie, and it'll do this, but I did want to let you know it's going to use more of your battery here because it's dynamic, right? Like previously it was using less than 20, now it's using 20.87. It's also going to use like more of your RAM, so here it's going to use that. It's for your RAM. So just be aware that dynamic stuff will use more of your RAM. Pixar, this is a cool one. You can just grab a color, like I want to say I like this pink, and there you go. And now if you do your keyboard shortcut, it's right there. So now you can just go here and then paste it, and there you go. That's the color right here. Kind of a cool little deal right there. Pixar, I use it as a front-end web developer to grab colors and such. Photo escape, this is a way for me to make my thumbnails. So this is the one I usually use, right? This one, and then just insert another image from screenshot, go to simulator, there you go, make it bigger, and hit transform down here, and then just put the text as go simulator, and then you just put it here and then save it, and then that would be my thumbnail, right? So that's how I use that. No, don't save that, please. And another one is, I showed you guys Beam Al Dente Quit All AirBuddy. AirBuddy is a cool one. It just tells you what's connected. So I have a MX Mechanical keyboard, which is right here. And it tells me, because it's in Bluetooth, it tells me how much I'm using. And let me show you. So I have this AirPods, and I'm just gonna put it on. There you go. There you go. So it tells you the case is at 96%, the left is at 100, my right is at So if I wanted to disconnect, I can also press that. Pretty cool there. That's AirBuddy 2. Let's see. Oh, Arc. Arc is my default web browser. What I like about it is I can, depending on the positioning of this, I can just put command 1, 2, 3, 4, and it'll go to it. So 4, 5, Tailwind, Font Awesome. This is our docs. Timesheet, so you can just move swiftly. And this one uses a lot of RAM, of course, so just be careful. That is my Arc default browser, and I actually really like it because you can just do so much. You can even just put Command T and then just put how to eat bananas. It's gonna open it in a new tab, and then here it is. And you can just reference this, and anything here is permanent, and then anything down here will clear after 24 hours. So you're not leaving tabs open for no reason. Big fan of Arc. I will always use it. Yeah, Alfred. Bartender. I wanted to show you guys. This is why this isn't flooded as much. Usually you have all your open applications up here. Alfred hides it for you. So if you want it, it's there. But when you're not using it, it's not there. And then you can just click up here or here, and you can access all your applications from there. And we can actually quit bartender. Dang it. It's not showing up. Quit bartender. And look how busy that is. So I just don't like it. I like it clean. So I just put bartender 5, and then it hides it for you. I want to say that is it, but you just never know. Yeah, that's bartender 5. This is also a tool. This is to test your SSD. So this is built into Macbook. It's 400 gigs to write, and then 500 gigs of read. So it's pretty cool. When I ran a test on my SSD, my T7 Samsung Shield SSD, it was like one gigabyte, and then read and write. So that's just a cool little thing that I use to get more data. Yeah, it looks like that's it. Magnet, actually, this is cool. Keyboard shortcut just to tile, and then I'm gonna open a new window, and then just put here like YouTube. Sure. So now I can split screen here, and then if I just want it up here, I can just do that by tile. And then if I want it full screen, so it's kind of cool. That's Magnet for you. Use it all the time. There you go. Alrighty, so that's all the apps. That's my favorite for MacBook. There's definitely a lot there. Hopefully you find one that's helpful to you personally, that'll help you be more productive. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.